Armstrong. Entertainment. What is up with the tattoo? I don't get it.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Armstrong Entertainment. I saw the movie The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. It stars Daniel Craig, Roony Mara, Christopher Plummer, Stellan Skarsgard, Joely Richardson, Wright. And this movie is directed by David Fincher, who now I think is probably one of my top 3 favorite directors. Really like all of his movies.
7. The Social Network. Zodiac. The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. The Game. Fight Club. And Panic Room.
Holy crap, this movie. As soon as I saw the preview, I know I always say this, but I was like, boom, 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 boom. Like, I never read the book, and I made a choice not to read the books just because they were so mainstream and so popular. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go see this movie without seeing the book because I feel like he's gonna do a good enough job that I don't need to read the book. So I was really excited about this movie because I really have no idea what it's about. All I know, it's about a girl with a dragon tattoo, which they don't really go into why she has a dragon tattoo. Maybe they do in the books, but in the movies, I have no idea why she has this big dragon tattoo on her. The intro to this movie was so cool. It was like so fun to watch. You know what I'm talking about when you see the movie. It's like this tarry looking liquidy black stuff, and it's weird. It's like molding together. The intro alone was, I was like already into the movie. I was like, holy crap, I'm gonna really like this film. Stars Daniel Craig. He's a journalist he's a little bit, I guess you would say, disgraced. From what I gathered from the movie is he made some sort of false accusations against somebody and kind of blew up in his face. He lost all of his money, and he's kind of a laughingstock. Like, nobody wants to hire him. He almost brings down his entire company that he works for, this magazine. So basically, Christopher Plummer hires Daniel Craig, and Daniel Craig has nothing else going on for him. He's kind of like at a low point in his career, so he takes his job, which is like investigating the murder of this chick, Harriet, that's in his family, in Christopher Plummer's family. And Christopher Plummer believes it's somebody from the family who murdered her. So it's this whole thing where he wants to find out who the killer is before he dies, so he hires Daniel Craig because he likes his research, blah blah blah. So that's that side of the story. Then the other side of the story is Lisbeth, the dragon tattoo girl. She is a researcher, and I mean, there's so much backstory with her and so much going on. I almost want to read the book just to figure out I think I kind of understand her character, but wow, she is just this one crazy girl. I loved her character. It was so different, so new. It was like refreshing because it was, I mean, she's all tatted up and all pierced out and crazy hair. Oh, she's so edgy, crazy. Oh, she couldn't possibly be smart and do fun stuff, but she does, and she's great. And I really loved her character. And the two of them, Daniel Craig's character and her character, end up working together to solve this murder. I pretty much knew absolutely nothing about this movie, so it made it really refreshing for me, and it was all new to me. I can see that somebody who's reading the book won't be as into it as I was because it was just a really good movie. It's shot beautifully, like all the snow, it looked really cool. The soundtrack with Trent Reznor, I think that's how you say his name, so good. And just the story, you get like really into the story and all these characters and all this backstory and all the plot, and everything just works together so well. Honestly, at times it almost worked together too well. Like, it was a little too convenient for me at times with some of the clues they found. I was like, really? You found that? Really? That's what just happened? And another thing I didn't like, kind of was a little weird for me, was the fact that she was supposed to be 23 years old. I'm sorry, I'm way older than her, and she was doing all this crazy stuff that I had no idea what she was doing. I was like, how did you even learn to do that? And I guess maybe in the book, they probably explain a lot more than they can in the movie, but I was like, really, 23? Couldn't they have made her at least 28, just for argument's sake? The acting in this movie is really good as well. Roony Mara, I remember seeing her in The Social Network, and she doesn't have many scenes, but I do remember her. But in this movie, it's like a completely different person. I'm so glad they cast her, because she was so great. Her characters, I love the character. She doesn't have a lot of lines, but there's just so much going on, and she like portrays it with her face and like her body movement and like her hunched shoulders and like all this crazy stuff. This poor girl went through so much stuff in the movie, and it's really hard to watch a few of the scenes, for me at least. There's like 2 rape scenes in the movie practically, and it was really hard to watch. I thought it almost was too much. I kind of wish they didn't show as much as they did, but maybe they, again, the book, I don't know how much was in the book, so fine. This movie is 2 hours and 40 minutes long, and honestly, it flew by for me. When it was ending, I was like, oh no, it's ending soon, I know it. Definitely a great movie. It's definitely rated R, so this is not a family movie to go see with your grandma and grandpa. Definitely go see it with like your friends and stuff, and your cool aunt or something. But do not see this with grandma and grandpa, because it is intense. It is a great movie. Definitely giving it, I think I'm going to give it a 4.5 stars out of 5. Great film. Cannot wait to see it again. And I'm really looking for the next ones. Check it out, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Why she has a dragon tattoo, I'm still not sure. Merry Christmas.